Hey guys, welcome back to episode 2 of the day trading from 0 to 25,000 series. Okay, I believe this is episode 2. I want to go over some more stats today. We kind of finished our back testing sessions. We've gotten plenty of trades in. We tested from October 1st to March 1st, so that's 4 or 5 months of data. Okay, and 134 trades taken, which is plenty to see if it works, and about a 43% win rate, 44% win rate. So not the best win rate with the orbs. Okay, now I'm going to explain the process I used, and we're going to dive into this. Okay, so right here, you should be able to see the 5-minute orb extended. We had $56,000, $56,915. And the account started at 50K. So about 6.9K of profit from October 1st to December 31st. And you can see the equity curve here. It is pretty up and right. Okay, so pretty good. And then we had the 5-minute orb extended, or the 5-minute orb here. This was from January 1st to March 1st, and this was $4,000 of profit. Okay, and again, the equity curve was pretty neutral and then up to the right. So both were green, a total of about $11,000 in 5 months. Okay, so obviously $11,000 in 5 months is not too bad if you're copy trading multiple accounts, right? Now, $11,000, that would obviously with 5 accounts get us to $55,000, okay, which you could take a 25K payout from. Now, explaining what I did for these, okay, again, it was fairly simple. Okay, we would have the first 5 minutes, 5 minutes high and low. Okay, so like this morning, market opened right here on this candle, right there. So you would mark out the first 5 minutes highs, which this was the high and this was the low for the first 5 minutes. We would wait for one to close above or below, and I entered. And then I would put a 30-point stop loss with a 2-to-1, so a 60-point target. Okay. If we got stopped out before 9:45, so the first the 15-minute orb was still valid, then I would also take the 15-minute orb. Okay, so sometimes that would happen. So today that happened. This is live. So the 9:45 high was right here. And then the low again was still right here. Okay, so take this trade that was a loss, and then if the 15-minute orb is still valid, take this with a 30-point stop and a 2-to-1. Okay, I would have taken this as well according to those statistics, and this would have won today. So we would have lost one, won one, been up 30 points today. Okay, so that's literally the whole back testing I did. Was 5-minute orb high low, market when we close above or below with a 30-point stop, 60-point target. That was the whole all those stats there. And then again, if the 15-minute orb is still valid, if we get stopped out on the 5-minute, the 15-minute is still valid, we would take that. Okay, so stats pretty good with all that. Again, 4K and then 7K about, so 11K profit in since October 1st. So solid 43% win rate. Isn't the best though. It's not. You have to be able to take the losses. And I think the biggest drawdown we had, let me click summary. I can't tell that. I think the biggest drawdown was about 1.8K. So that was on 250 risk per trade. So we would need to size back potentially a little bit more towards, I mean, that doesn't meet the 2,000 of drawdown, but it'd be tight. So I don't know, 200 risk per trade, 150 risk per trade, something like that might be better. Take a little longer to pass, whatever. I'm just trying to think of a strategy to do so all of you guys could kind of do it with me. Obviously I make money with SBS. I have Botfolio, and I do some manual trading on the side, but obviously mainly automated. But this is something that I haven't done, the orbs, and it's something maybe you guys could do with me, right? Now, I saw some other comments on some other strategies, so I think we're going to still mess around with some other strategies. We're not going to dive right into the series. We're going do some testing, do some whatever paper trades, then jump into like a whole little thing to follow. Might be a long series the rest of the year, whatever. I don't care. But that's the plan. Again, comment some other strategies. I've seen some ICT strategies. A lot of people say orb. Some people say SPS. But I want to do something simple so that everyone can replicate it. Really simple. Really, really simple. So anyway, this is episode 2. I just wanted to finalize the stats. Okay. And again, keep commenting down below what you think and what you think for strategies. Okay. Episode 3 coming soon. Stay tuned and enjoy.